Season 5, Episode 24, Plastic.
We will soon discover the reason behind this Mick individual's curiosity towards us. He deserves a strong reprimand for attempting to set us on fire in the computer room earlier.
This guy is a real threat. He could have killed us if you hadn't taken down that fake wall.
It's quite intriguing that he must have been observing from a distance. It's amusing how he chose not to stick around afterwards.
What's your plan once we arrive? Are you going to confront him or give him a good thrashing? Personally, I'm all for option 2.
Let's wait and see how it all unfolds, and fingers crossed he doesn't have any super genes. He's already caused quite a bit of trouble this year.
It all makes sense now with the random raincoats and cling film outside our front door. The strange noises coming from outside your apartment must be terrifying for you and Jason while you're intimate. And some old man getting excited. Maybe he was pleasuring himself while watching you both.
James, seriously, don't even go there with the whole he would have seen everything nonsense. I can barely handle what's going on as it is.
Laura, on the flip side, would have been thrilled to know someone was spying on her. It really revved her engine.
We're almost there, just a few more stops and we'll be there. Let me handle the talking and I'll make sure to warn him to stay away from all three of us. Once he realizes that we won't tolerate it, he should back off.
Oh my god, I believe I may have killed Luke. This is unreal. He's not breathing. I just hit him with the lamp once. I should try to stay calm and call James, Louise, or Laura. I really don't want to end up in prison. This is awful.
I recall getting off the bus at this stop last year. It's the upcoming one.
I'm familiar with this strange location filled with drug dealers and women soliciting. It's a shady area.
He will blend in seamlessly here, but I'm certain someone will recognize a peculiar individual with a cling film and raincoat obsession. Come on, James, let's go.
Come on, Laura, please pick up the fucking phone. I have attempted to call you on multiple occasions, but you have not answered my calls.
Hello, Annie. Can you hear me? It's Laura. I apologize for not noticing your call earlier.
Who are you? This doesn't sound like Laura at all. You sound like an old man.
I sound like an old man, which is quite offensive. Unfortunately, some of us are unlucky and start going grey at the age of 41.
Can you please connect me with Laura Speed, my friend, instead of talking to me, old man? Thank you.
Unfortunately, she is currently studying, and I can see her at this very moment. Both you and Laura have a great sense of style when it comes to leather jackets. The brown one you wear looks incredibly attractive on you. However, have you considered wearing raincoats, maybe even a pink one?
Who on earth is this? Hey, you creepy old man, I have no use for a dumb raincoat. If this is some kind of prank, cut it out.
Let's kick off the hide-and-seek game without any pranks. If I wrapped you in cling film, would you be okay with it? How much would you charge me, Annie?
Are you seriously asking to cover my entire body in cling film and pay me for it? Maybe I should just put a plastic bag over your head instead.
Don't fret. You can definitely wear your clothes. Perhaps a skirt paired with that brown leather jacket. Just so you know, I'm Captain Polymer, and I adore you. Annie, I've been a bit mischievous, but I'll give you a call back soon. Annie, I despise concluding phone conversations, but today my mind is preoccupied with so much more. I intend to accompany Laura on her final journey.
Who in the world was that? They sounded like a total weirdo. Probably another one of Laura's odd friends.
Annie, are you at home? It's Adam. I urgently need to talk to you. I had a vision and I believe you require assistance.
Adam, we've had our ups and downs, but I'm beginning to trust in your abilities. Just give me a moment to let you in.
James, hurry up, let's go. Mick's house is only a few streets away.
Louise, even though you're small, you sure can move quickly. Take it easy and slow down a bit.
You should really work on walking faster. I'm so excited to confront Mick directly.
Make sure to be cautious, because he doesn't appear to be fond of us, buddy.
He will surely enjoy meeting me once I deliver a swift kick to his groin. We are very close to our destination.
Mick, please leave my friends alone. It's like asking for your ball back after it lands in someone's garden.
Once I finish with them, his balls will end up in someone else's garden. It's absolutely disgusting that someone would watch me through my window while I'm having sex. There should be a law against that.
Do you see that house over there with all the rubbish? I bet that's Mick's house.
That's his house, number 63B.
That house is such a bogan, just look at it.
I still adore the way we continue to use that silly phrase.
Hey, remember Luke, my ex who was obsessed with Star Wars? Well, he managed to sneak into my bedroom earlier, and now I'm in a bit of a pickle. Come take a peek, I did something I shouldn't have.
Now I finally understand why I had that vision. It may sound silly, but is he actually deceased?
He didn't budge an inch. I just smacked him in the head with a lamp after he showed up out of nowhere and started attacking me.
Is it possible that you're considering contacting the police? Or just to clarify, are you thinking about disposing of the body?
Oh, absolutely not. But I can't help but wonder how on earth can I dispose of Luke's body? Have you ever had to conceal a body?
I find great satisfaction in hunting demons and similar creatures, banishing them to another realm. Although I must admit, concealing a human body is uncharted territory for me.
What equipment should I use to avoid detection?
Let's go for a walk to get cleaning supplies, plastic bags, duct tape, and maybe some boxes.
Aden, are you implying that we should dismember him and hide the body in boxes?
We don't seem to have any alternative options. Today we have to gather a considerable amount of items since concealing a body can be a time-consuming task. Therefore, we might be in for a lengthy endeavor.
Sure, I'll grab my jacket. Despite our past problems, I appreciate your assistance, Adam.
It's fine as long as you understand that I won't be the one cutting up Luke's body. I'm not a fan of dealing with body parts, so that task is all yours.
James, stay down there. If he even dares to speak disrespectfully, there will be punches thrown all over the place. I don't want you getting caught in the middle of it.
Don't forget to inquire about getting our ball back from him, and everything should be okay.
All right, let's cut the jokes. Are you serious about wanting me to intervene and help you and Laura out? I've already tried knocking, but there's been no response so far.
I don't see any movement through the windows, so it seems like he's not home. Can you hear any sounds from inside?
If he's at home, he should definitely keep his distance from my closest friend and refrain from peeping through my window. If I catch you lurking around my place once more, I won't hesitate to give you a good punch. Let's go and see if we can have more luck by checking out the back entrance of his house.
Just a moment ago, you were talking like Annie off her meds, but now you appear calm and collected. What's going on with you?
Are you suggesting I'm on drugs? Because I'm pretty sure my caffeine intake is the only thing keeping me alive at this point.
Why don't you give your pillow a chance to be your best friend instead of relying on coffee all the time, buddy?
My pillow is not my best friend. You are my best friend, and sometimes you rely on me, and I will always have your back, buddy.
All right. Just a quick reminder. Let's avoid purchasing too many items from a single store. It would be better if we explore different stores instead. If we happen to buy the entire kill kit from one place, it might raise some eyebrows. So let's keep it low-key and spread our shopping across various stores.
As a woman, it's probably best for me to handle the cleaning supplies, plastic bags, and duct tape.
I need to purchase 2 circular saw blades in case one malfunctions. Also, make sure to protect yourself from blood splatter. Even though he may be deceased, blood can still spread everywhere.
I used to sell perfumes so we could utilize those boxes to store his body parts. The only thing left to figure out is where to dispose of his remains after we've dismembered him.
Let's focus on addressing this one step at a time and not panic for now. We can worry about where we put him later.
Sure, let's rendezvous here in approximately 30 minutes with all the necessary items, and afterwards we can return to my place where I'll take care of dismembering him.
Furthermore, refrain from wearing your hood while strolling through the store. I understand your desire for anonymity, but with the hood up on that jacket, it may give the impression that you are a shoplifter.
Great point. Best of luck, looking forward to seeing you again soon, and thanks once more for your support.
James, could you give me a boost? I believe I can squeeze through the window. Once inside, I'll make my way to the back door and unlock it for you.
Come on, place your feet on my hands and pull yourself up, but hurry! There are quite a few neighbours nearby. Have you gained some weight? You feel heavier than the last time I lifted you up.
Oh boy, it seems like you're on a mission to become the next Shrek. Your belly is growing faster than a balloon at a birthday party.
I may not know much, but I do know one thing. Wait, what was that sound? Did you trip over your own feet again?
Oops. It appears that I accidentally dislodged a piece of wood with my feet while trying to squeeze in. No worries, though. I'll open the door for you from the other side. James, I'll be there soon. Just need to navigate through all this mess. There are trash bags and cling film everywhere. It's absolutely gross.
Perhaps he has been engaging in some self-indulgence, and the spunk is all over it. Look out for white stains, mate.
You're repulsive and making me feel sick, James. I should make you grateful that I don't have the time to physically harm you. That dirty fucking freak? Is that a condom filled with semen?
It is difficult to comprehend how anyone can tolerate living in such conditions. Additionally, that is a condom containing semen.
Be cautious of where you walk, buddy. I'll explore the house while he's away, but stay alert in case he returns.
Why is it always you, Louise, who takes the lead? Oh, well, obviously, because I'm the boss lady. Hey there, James, buddy, could you please do me a favour and take a peek out the window?
James, zip it. No need to copycat me, buddy. Since I'm the queen bee, you better do as I say, 'cause you're my tiny puppy. Oh, hold on a sec. Didn't Laura turn you into her little puppy too, James?
I will be heading to the pet store soon and taking you for a walk on a leash if you don't shut up.
James, this is odd. There's no food in the cupboards. You'd think there would be food here. Do you think he has another home?
The cost of living isn't becoming any easier, my friend. Just look at us. We were only able to get here because of our free bus travel on the Orange Pulse, thanks to our college passes. However, may I inquire about something?
Tell me what you want to know, buddy.
Are you a fan of buses? I find buses quite exciting and they really get me going.
I will come in there and punch you if you don't stop doing that. I hate buses. I can't stand them.
I must confess I've never been so frightened while walking through a supermarket. I just need to stay calm and avoid looking suspicious. I sense all eyes on me. I need to relax and just be myself. Time to bring out my Polish accent. Annie, you're in your comfort zone.
Hello, good afternoon, zimno na zewnątrz, prawda? I need to hurry up because his eyes were all over me. Ah, these plastic bags are perfect. All right, I've found some duct tape, which is exactly what I require. Now I just need to get some bleach. I'll take a moment to take a deep breath and remain calm.
Pardon me, ma'am, may I inquire about something?
Yes, everything okay? I noticed you were looking at me.
My colleague will be coming to talk to you. He spotted it while you were walking around the store.
What does spotted it mean?
I'll provide you with a hint. It's a deep shade of red.
I apologize for my limited English skills, but the color of blood is similar to the color of red.
I believe you may understand what I'm trying to say. Here comes my coworker.
I think this is not good. There might be blood on my clothes.
Are you Annie Dubanowski, the resident of 18B Ranger Close?
Yes, why are you asking me that? Is everything okay?
Annie, we noticed on the CCTV that you dropped your passport when you entered the shop. We were unsure if we had the correct person, but here it is for you.
Thank you for locating it. I briefly thought I had made a mistake and you thought I was stealing. Haha. That was quite frightening. I need to stop overreacting and focus on staying calm instead of embarrassing myself.
Hello, Blondie. You appear to be quite the formidable individual, with bin bags, duct tape, and now your search for bleach. It seems like you have some interesting plans.
Jesus, Jason, why are you here? You scared me half to death. I hope you're not up to anything, because I could really use your help, babe.
James, I have searched everywhere and there is not a single clue. It seems like he hasn't been here in days. Keep an eye out that window.
I've been staring out the window ever since I arrived. I'd ask you to switch spots, but I highly doubt you'd be able to see anything with your height.
I don't look like a wanker just because I'm the one standing by the window. So shut the fuck up, mate.
I've had the opportunity to experience it, unlike you.
I had 2 wank stains, one being you and the other your foolish blonde Milet girlfriend.
I truly appreciate this aspect of our relationship, the way we embrace our flaws and imperfections. Jason or Laura couldn't match the level of banter we share.
I'll always be here to provide you with banter, you silly person. Wait a moment, that's quite fascinating. There is a wardrobe in the hallway, and it seems to have been dragged multiple times. You can clearly see many dragging marks on the floor.
Finally, have you discovered a practical advantage to your height by observing things from ground level?
I'm ignoring you. I'm going to check what's hidden under this wardrobe. Gosh, even for me this thing is heavy. Keep an eye out, and if Mick shows up, scream. Come on, you little fucker. How is he able to move such a heavy object? It took me a while, but I finally relocated and discovered a concealed trapdoor.
I can't help but imagine the excitement brewing down in his secret hideout.
All right, I just need to recharge my energy, and then I'll head down there to investigate. You stay put and keep an eye out for Mick, okay?
Louise, this time you need to zip it and pay attention to what I have to say. I'll be joining you, so you have a choice. Either come along with me or stay here and keep an eye out for the cling film weirdo.
Just make sure you're aware that you'll be the one heading down to the basement first this time. Give me a hand getting up.
Louise, it's a nice change to see me helping you out.
Be quiet and pay close attention to where you're walking, as you never know what surprises might be lurking below. Please make sure to hold on to the ladder securely.
It may be pretty dark down here, but once you climb over the ladder, the drop isn't actually that far.
Watch out, James. There's a goose flying right above you.
Fuck! 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 Louise, help me!
That's revenge for all those moments when you imitated the Anne noise from Little Britain and messed up my hair. Remember when you drew on me with a permanent marker, or when you sneakily tied my wrists together with a cable tie last week? Well, consider that payback.
What's the deal, folks? Why all the mystery?
Get ready because you're about to discover something incredible in no time. Annie has been incredibly busy lately, and let me tell you, what she's been up to is unlike anything you've seen before.
I really hope you're in Jason, otherwise this duct tape might come in handy for something else. Just kidding, my love, I adore you.
Annie, no disrespect, but did you forget to take your medication today? I noticed you were speaking with your Polish accent earlier.
You must be well aware of what has been happening lately. But if you haven't caught up yet, brace yourself before entering her apartment.
I took down Luke when he lunged at me unexpectedly. He had been concealing himself in my bed, so I swiftly struck him with my lamp, and now he lies lifeless.
Now we have the answer to why you and Laura are such a perfect match. Looks like we're in for a rather lengthy evening, Adam.
Look out!
Fucking hell.
I nearly hit him.
Wankers!
It seemed as though he only did it to provoke a response. What on earth is going on with these individuals?
Hopefully, nothing else will go awry while we're here. Let's resolve this as swiftly as possible.
All right, team, it's time to go. Jason, get prepared because once you step inside, you're in for a surprise.
Annie can be quite bossy, almost rivaling Louise after a couple of vodka shots. It's crucial that we remind Annie to take her medication.
Best of luck. I've encountered demons in the past, and Annie can be quite frightening at times. At least Louise has a sense of boundaries. I refuse to force-feed her pills.
Let's both acknowledge that it's time to dive into this week's drama. Now, where can I track down Luke?
He is in her bedroom, covered in blood, lying on her bed. Be careful, there appears to be brains splattered all over the wall and bed.
I require the saw to cut him into small pieces, and then we must bury him in a place where he will never be discovered. I'm going fucking crazy.
Yes, he is deceased. I believe one of his eyeballs is also protruding.
Perhaps we could retain them. I am familiar with some effective spells for blindness that require eyeballs.
I believe I could be the sole member of the gang who is mentally stable. I don't use drugs or consume vodka, and I have no desire to perform magic or harm others.
What in the fucking world is this place? It seems like this wasn't part of the original building's floor plans.
How did you even notice that the trapdoor was hidden there? It was really well hidden.
I noticed the areas where the wood was damaged due to the repeated dragging of the bookshelf.
You must have learned a lot from watching CSI New York.
There appear to be numerous underground tunnels in Newton Abbot, and this particular one is not too far from Sahara headquarters.
The tunnels used to be interconnected, stretching all the way to Hackney Marshes where Laura and I first crossed paths. In the 1880s, these tunnels were primarily used for coal transportation, explaining the lingering smell of coal in the town.
It's a nice change for you to teach me history instead of the other way around. I notice a door nearby. I wonder if it's open.
If you're not having any luck, try giving it one of those Morrison kicks. Sometimes just one kick from you, Louise, can knock a door down.
There's no need to forcefully open it today. Behind door number 1, we have the jackpot, a room covered in plastic. It's not hard to figure out who has a plastic fetish and has been here before, is it?
It's time to put on the gloves. I won't touch anything in here, since he masturbated all over his floor in his house.
Can you please give me a pair? I don't want to touch his dirty cum stains. This guy is just filthy. He even has photos of people here. Hang on a second. There are photos of all of us. Me, you, Jason, Annie, Adam, and Laura.
That's absolutely eerie. Can you believe that some of these photos are more than a year old? There's a picture of you and Laura at Jack and Stacey's nightclub in Torquay. You have to check this out. There's a woman who looks just like you.
I am going to keep that picture because Pedo Mick has been snapping photos of me. I attempted to enhance mine and Jason's intimacy. Never discuss that picture anymore, or I will harm you and stick his cum condoms in your fucking mouth.
Mick has been keeping an eye on us the whole time. Here a photo of that creepy brother Shane in his wetsuit.
He has been observing the instructors at our university. He relocated this particular one farther from our pictures, indicating his lack of interest in Mrs. Fisher.
I discovered a collection of photos clipped from newspapers showing missing individuals, as well as articles detailing sudden deaths. Many of the incidents appear to involve falls, such as the heartbreaking story of a great-grandmother who tragically fell to her death.
These are not just a collection, these trophies are his. He collects them as his victims. James, we are not dealing with a creepy man, but with a real motherfucking serial killer.
He must have been doing this for a minimum of 10 years. I found an article from 1993. Mick Black is definitely one of the most dangerous individuals I've come across.
Just stumbled upon a book labeled Hit List on the cover. Seems like someone's into collecting more trophies again.
Hey there, you look really into that book. Everything okay, mate?
James, this is not okay at all. We should have never come here. Oh no, we have to stop him. It's always been about her. I can't believe I was so foolish. We need to leave immediately.
Louise, what's the matter? You seem as if you've encountered a ghost. Don't worry, it's just a silly book that's playing tricks on your imagination.
Is it already the 20th of June 2005? Can you tell me the time?
It's already 5:45 p.m. Why are you so curious about what's happening? Is there something you're hiding from me?
We're running out of time. Come on, let's go. We still have to make an attempt to get back to the college before Laura is in serious danger. Mick Black is planning to grab her when she leaves college at 18:15, and we won't be able to make it back in time because of the traffic.
I will attempt to contact a few people since Laura misplaced her phone. I will try to call Jason, Adam, and Annie, as they all reside near the college and might be able to intercept her.
All right, guys, as the sun is setting, let's place Luke's body parts in the back of the car.
Can I at least have a say in this before you start putting pieces of a dead body in my car, Annie?
I already said it wasn't a big deal to cut up a human body, especially since he was already dead.
We need to find a way to dispose of him. Does anyone know where we can do that?
Let's search for a secluded spot in Dartmoor and begin digging. How far down should we bury a body?
Wait a moment. James is calling me. Let me pick up the phone. He rarely calls. He usually sends text messages.
Hey buddy, I have a huge favour to ask. Could you please go to the college and pick up Laura? It's really important that you keep her with you because she's in serious danger.
I've hung up the phone. Let's talk later, this is important. We are moving a dead body. James can take care of himself, Jason.
It appears that Louise is calling me, and it seems like there might be something serious happening.
The situation is that everyone is busy, which is frustrating, but we won't be able to make it back to Torquay College on time.
Do we require a different strategy? Should we consider contacting the cops and informing them about the situation? Would they treat it with importance?
I believe it's preferable to consider using that as Plan B. Inform them about our knowledge and disclose Mick Black's intentions. While you do that, I will initiate Plan C. Dial 999 and remain here.
Louise, there's nothing we can do now. Let's just wait for the cops. Where are you going? We are out of plans.
You may have run out of ideas, but I'm not one to give up easily. Just give me a moment and I'll come up with a new plan. We won't be going to college. We'll tackle the situation elsewhere.
Hello, I need to speak with the police as soon as possible. I need to report an attempted kidnapping. Could you please connect me? Thank you.
I haven't gone joyriding in a while, and my driving skills have improved significantly. Now, I just need a car that I can start quickly without a key. It would be ideal if it's an older model without an alarm, or one that I can easily disable. This appears perfect for me. I can utilize my jacket to muffle the noise of me smashing the window, ensuring I don't get injured when I use my elbow to shatter it. I appear to be getting better at this. It used to take me a few attempts, but now I can smash a car window with just one strike. I'm quite impressed with myself. Flawless, not a single sound was heard. Just a few wires and we'll be all set to stop Mick Black.
Are you going to take action? This is a serious matter. He's a serial killer. The victim's name is Laura Speed, and she is currently at Torquay College.
Hey Shrek, need a ride, or are you heading back to the swamp?
I hope you understand the importance of this situation and treat it with the seriousness it deserves, rather than dismissing it as a non-emergency.
Hurry up, there's not a lot of time left. I've got a plan. Follow me to my swamp.
What on earth are you up to in me swamp, donkey?
I am embarking on an epic journey to a land far, far away to save Laura from danger, and put an end to a notorious serial killer. What's your reason for not joining this thrilling adventure?
Hey Louise, zip it and let's hit the road, baby!
Do we have all the body parts? Have we collected anything with blood on it? And anything that could potentially provide clues about our actions?
I'm pleased that we've completed all the necessary steps to make it appear as though Luke has disappeared. Now we just need to dispose of his body parts.
What if they start asking questions? Since I'm his ex-girlfriend, wouldn't I automatically become a suspect? What will I do if I get questioned?
Your bank account contains the solution. You'll need to avoid the UK for a while. I've reserved a ticket for you to return to Poland. Since he disappeared, the booking date won't be relevant.
It seems like this is the moment when we all start heading in different directions. Annie, why don't you reach out to the others and bid them farewell? I remember you and Laura had a great connection. Annie, the sunset is aiding me in noticing the tears in your eyes. I concur with Adam that if we don't take action, you will end up in jail.
Why is life so unfair? Fuck it.
It's unfortunate, but I believe that fate plays a role in determining our future. Louise used to advise me to live each day to the fullest, because we never know what tomorrow may bring.
Perhaps now I comprehend why we all have such a good relationship. I apologize. I mean, we are all flawed in our own unique ways, not by choice.
We all have our flaws, which makes me wonder if we were drawn to each other for that reason. Believe me, as a demigod, I've witnessed things you wouldn't want to see.
We should consider letting go of our emotions. Have you observed what has been trailing us for the past 3 miles?
Oh no, you've got to be shitting me.
We may need to resort to doing the unimaginable. It's a cutthroat world out there.
If necessary, let's stop the car, and if it comes to it, we'll have to eliminate the police. There are no other options, guys.
I won't back down without a fight, guys. Look, here come the pig. He even looks an asshole.
Look at what we have here! Wow, I remember watching The Addams Family a long time ago, and tonight I finally get to meet Uncle Fester. This is quite an interesting group. Before I continue, does anyone here have super genes?
Let's take a scenic drive along the ring road and bypass Torquay to get to Paynton faster. Hopefully Laura is doing well, and we managed to stop him.
We still have to be concerned about what would happen if the police didn't take it seriously. Or worse, if Mick has already taken her. The only option we have now is to patiently wait for Laura to come back home.
It seems like there's something we're overlooking right in front of us. It's as if I should already know what to do in like a deja vu moment.
Maybe you should hand me that book. Who knows, there might be a clue hidden inside that you missed.
Don't stress about reading that book, everything will turn out just fine. Trust me, there's nothing exciting in it anyway.
Louise, you're not telling the truth. You blinked for a split second, that's when you're lying.
James, you really should not read what was written in that book. It's not pleasant at all, it's truly disturbing and disgusting.
Hand me that book, Louise. I want to see what's written in it.
He's planning to kidnap Laura, torture her, and do some serious stuff. He has everything planned out, including all the twisted things he wants to do. And just so you know, he's coming after us next because he believes we killed his family. He thinks we murdered them all.
Perhaps we've been mistaken for someone else. It's baffling why anyone would think we'd harm someone's family. None of this seems to make any sense. However, if necessary, we'll join forces to put an end to this. Louise, are you going to respond to me?
You're not getting close to him. This guy is not like Brother Shane. He's dangerous. That's why I've been trying to prepare you. Even with your blue aura, you can't last more than a few seconds with Mick. If we come across him, you stay away. Do I make myself clear?
That's completely unjust. I had to struggle to stay afloat for nearly 2 decades before you showed up, and now you're trying to assert authority. Cut that fucking shit out.
Do you ever wonder if Laura secretly wishes harm upon you? I mean, I know you two have gone your separate ways, but deep down, I believe she still cares about you.
You almost had me there, attempting to guilt-trip me into agreeing with you by complaining about her. Good effort.
Perhaps Joanne was onto something when she mentioned that I may belittle you at times. Could that mean I'm a narcissist?
You're definitely not a narcissist. You just have a tendency to be more straightforward and speak your thoughts openly.
What is the reason for the police entering the classroom?
Hi, Laura Speed. I'm DC Gray. I require your presence to address some concerns regarding your well-being and safety.
Why are there so many police officers? I'm perfectly safe. What's happening?
We believe a man is close by and may try to kidnap you as you leave the college. For your safety, we want to take you to the police station until we know you are secure.
Is this some kind of sick joke? Who in their right mind would want to abduct me? There must be some kind of screw-up. This is absolutely terrifying.
Laura, it's time for us to go. Please join us.
Have any of you figured out the reason behind my decision to stop you all?
No, but I'm fairly certain you will provide an explanation. We are just 3 friends embarking on a trip when suddenly we witnessed blue lights.
I believe I have a notion as to why, and in a moment, everything will be clarified.
It's quite baffling to me why 2 ordinary individuals would choose to spend time with one of these oddities. Just take a look at him. He appears to be some kind of sorcerer or magician.
In fact, you are right. However, unlike the majority of warlocks who are born with their powers, mine was bestowed upon me as a curse for rescuing the woman I had deeply fallen for.
You mentioned having access to magic. This is a good reason for me to thoroughly search this car for any dark gems or unusual magic weed.
You should consider searching my car, but keep in mind the Magic Act of 1999, Section 3.
Feel free to take a look inside, but be cautious as there might be nothing there, which could potentially lead to significant consequences.
I am aware of the regulations regarding the practice of magic, but I am not concerned because I have the ability to do as I please. I am a member of the Devon and Dorset Police.
You must attend a code green situation involving a potential kidnapping. You have been marked as available. Please proceed to the location immediately.
You can determine if you're an android by checking if you're chipped or not. I personally don't think you're chipped. But it's hard to tell if you're malfunctioning just by looking at you, right?
Sometimes it is necessary to go along with the situation. However, I have identified all 3 of you, and I will be prepared for our next encounter. I will make sure to mark you with a red tick when we meet again.
Was that really an android cop? I thought those models weren't supposed to be out in public anymore, and he doesn't even have a working chip. How is that possible?
Devon and Dorset police payoffs are just too straightforward. If we weren't in a hurry, or in a public place, I would have obliterated that object. Sooner or later, it will inevitably engage in a major criminal act.
Let's not concern ourselves with it at the moment. Come on, we need to keep going before the sun sets. We can save RoboCop for another time.
We're almost there. I have to ditch the car. James, check if Laura's home while I handle this and dispose of the car.
If we don't have any luck, we'll simply have to wait. Keep me updated. I'll be here waiting for you.
If you happen to come across him, make sure to call out for me and I'll be there in a flash. Take care, matey. There is a car park nearby with no cameras so I can leave without being seen. Hold on, that white van seems familiar. Hold on, there's an amber light. Could it be the one from the video on the CCTV footage we saw earlier? Wow, that really resembles him. The blue t-shirt and even his hair, but his face is not visible. Just turn around. At last, without a camera, I can abandon the car. I must confirm if it's really him and scan him with my sunglasses. I must approach closer as the individual possesses two exceptional genes, namely gene 43 and gene 44. I should probably just leave my jacket and sunglasses here. If things escalate, it's not going to be pretty. I really don't feel like dealing with drama today. I have a strong feeling that guy is Mick. He must have shown up here searching for Laura, no question about it.
Hey, Louise. Fancy seeing you again. Come on over. I promise I won't bite.
Finally, I can uncover the reason behind his immense fascination with Laura. It's crystal clear that he is the same individual from Newton Abbot, without a shadow of a doubt. I can't shake off this uneasy feeling. It's better to tread cautiously around him. He seems as sturdy as a tank.
Louise Morrison stood at the car park, her face devoid of any emotion. She remained unchanged, just as I remembered her. Her long brown hair glistened in the sunset, complementing her piercing blue eyes that held no trace of fear. The last time we crossed paths, she was strangling my sister with a rope. I watched in terror as Louise and her two companions mercilessly took the lives of my beloved family. This petite demon may have been small in stature, but I knew she possessed an unparalleled strength. Now, seeing her youthful appearance, everything began to fall into place.
Reflecting on that winter evening, I recall standing there, gazing at the embodiment of pure evil on the opposite side. As I approached Mick, the cold breeze brushed against my hair, sending shivers down my back. This encounter was destined to alter the course of my life. Here I was, a small and insignificant individual, battling perhaps one of the most malevolent beings I had ever encountered. It had been a while, but for the first time in years, I felt the grip of fear creeping down my spine. Mick, it's Louise Morrison. We crossed paths last year in Newton Abbot. Do you recall our encounter, Mick? Who is this guy? It seems like all the crazies are out and about today. Why is he staring at us like that, his gaze fixed on Laura?
Would you like to consider a raincoat? It would look great on you.
Was you talking to me? My music was playing and all I could see were your moving lips.
It seems like there might be rain coming, so I wanted to offer you and your friend a raincoat just in case. They're free, and I bet you'd both look great in them.
Who is this guy that looks like Fred Flintstone, and why is he revealing the contents of his bag to Laura?
These raincoats are
Laura.
available in a wide variety of beautiful colors.
Laura.
Do you collect them?
Laura, come
Additionally,
on, let's go.
there are about 5 rolls of cling film in here.
Let's go, Laura. We don't have all day. Stop bothering that random guy, dude.
All right, I'm out of here. No need to pull me along, Louise. Have a great time selling those raincoats, Plastic Man. Stay dry.
Be cautious, Laura, as there are plenty of strange individuals in Newton Abbot. Excluding the unpleasant coal odor, that guy was a complete freak, so take care.
It seemed like he was doing okay. Perhaps he simply needed a listening ear as he appeared quite lonely. Oh, I think I've spotted him before. Maybe at one of the nightclubs in Torquay.
It was a memorable encounter, the first and only time our paths crossed. I vividly recall the moment when you approached Laura near your home. Interestingly, she had mentioned you before in the context of nightclubs, but for some reason, I don't recall ever seeing you there.
I will always remember our meeting, Louise. It happened last year when I was wearing my blue rain jacket. It's great to see that you still remember me.
Can you explain why you've been causing issues for me, my best friend, and Laura? We only interacted with you briefly, so I'm confused.
Did you just have a brief interaction with me? This is becoming even more intriguing by the moment. Take a closer look at me, Louise. Don't you remember who I am?
I apologize for the confusion. Have we met previously? I don't quite understand what you're referring to.
It's finally starting to click. After numerous mental health evaluations and being told I'm living in a fantasy world, I knew I was right.
What were you right about? You've been following us all, and if you need help with a mental illness, I can assist you. I'm not your enemy, man.
I am completely fine. How can you accuse me of being mentally ill? I remember exactly what happened that awful night with you, Laura Speed, and your supposed best friend, James Waters. My heart sank as I witnessed you holding my sister captive, forcing that rope around her delicate neck while she struggled for breath, desperately fighting against you. In that horrifying moment, you took away my beloved big sister's life.
Do I strike you as a murderer? I highly doubt I would forget such a significant act. Besides, I'm just an 18-year-old standing at a mere 5 feet tall and weighing around 7 stone.
You are in safety mode now. I have conducted my research and discovered that your youthful appearance is due to being an infinity. You are often confused with demigods, beings that are reincarnated. Interestingly, you are almost the same age as me. I believe you are 37 years old, while I am 41.
I must admit you're quite clever to figure out who I am. However, I can assure you that I am not responsible for your sister's demise. We are not troublemakers, and I would never harm an innocent individual. The same goes for the rest of us.
Our timelines are not in the correct order, so you have not yet reached that dark moment.
I've finished speaking. Keep your distance from me, James and Laura. If you approach any of us, you'll have to answer to me. Stay away.
You must answer to me. You all took the lives of my sister, my mother, and my father. I seek revenge, and I will make sure all of you pay for what you've done.
Fred Flintstone, pay attention. Don't underestimate me based on my size, or you'll witness my dark side sooner than expected. Consider this your final warning, Mick. Stay away.
Listen, you fucking bitch. I may have failed to have you eliminated at the college, but I will take care of it immediately and personally, using my own fist.
If I had landed that punch, you would have been knocked out.
I am aware of the power you possess and your belief that you are the next Jackie Chan. However, I possess double super genes.
I'm already familiar with Gene 43 and Gene 44. Having those genes does make you strong, but I've seen double genes many times in the past.
It's time to kick off this battle. I'm going to shatter you into little fragments, Louise Morrison. You call that a punch? This is a punch.
Mick, your right hook is quite impressive. However, I'm only just beginning.
I have no problem beating you, whether you're a woman or not. We're on the same page.
Engaging in a direct confrontation with him won't lead to a successful outcome, so I must come up with a different strategy.
Louise, it seems a bit cowardly of you to use cars as a means to keep your distance from me. Can't you confront me face to face?
Even though you may have strength, you're not fast enough to prevent me from landing a punch if I maneuver around the cars.
You've surprised me with that punch, but once I get a hold of you, it's game over. Move forward with power!
I am curious about whose legs can endure the longest in this pushing game.
Don't underestimate my strength and authority compared to yours.
Perhaps you've forgotten that I have mastered numerous fighting styles that surpass your abilities, Mick.
Despite my large build, I don't get tired easily. I possess a strong sense of determination. Your small frame can't handle the force behind my strong punches like the one I just landed.
It will require more than a punch to the face to bring me down. Just like you, I'm a small tank.
I am Captain Polymer, and I am invincible, Louise Morrison.
James, do not even think about assisting me. Stay away.
Stay far away from Louise, you creep.
I will take care of you once I'm finished with James, Louise. It's 2 for the price of 1.
James, be cautious. Mick possesses double genes 43 and 44, which makes him significantly stronger than you.
Shall we discover the truth? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mick.
I'm delighted to offer you a knuckle sandwich.
I'll treat you to dinner tonight. Enjoy your main course.
It doesn't concern me if you decide to team up against me. I am more powerful than the 2 of you combined.
Let's go. My best friend and I are going to show you around this entire parking lot, Mick.
Fuck the pair of you!
James, fucking move!
A flawless strike to the face.
Louise, come on. You've taken bigger punches than that. Get up!
It's your time now, Waters. I'm going to savor every moment of this.
This is for Louise, you despicable bully.
After I deal with both of you, I will also take care of your friend Laura.
He's too powerful for the both of us. This situation seems like it could turn out poorly. I'm unable to see his aura. All I perceive is darkness. Is there something we're overlooking about him? Louise, come on, I need your help. Stop being lazy and get up.
I will take pleasure in defeating you and causing you pain. I will ensure that you stay alive so you can witness me break Louise's neck.
Mick, fuck, stop kicking, fuck me, I refuse to give up. Louise, I need you, fuck, Louise.
Get the fuck off him, you wanker.
Rest assured, after I finish with him, you're next. This moment has been a long time coming.
James, hold tight, my friend. I'm on my way. I have to stand up.
I'm in so much pain.
You caused my family so much pain by killing them. You deserve to be removed from this world, just like you removed them.
Mick, would you like to hear the final words your sister said to me before I ended her life?
What did you say, you dirty little fucking bitch?
I relish each moment as I securely fastened that rope around her neck. Witnessing her turn purple brought me immense satisfaction.
I'll fucking hang you. Tell me, you slag, what did she say?
Come over here so I can tell you how much she truly despises you, Mick. And what a terrible brother you've been.
I'm gonna pull your fucking tongue out of your mouth.
Get ready, because the tables are about to turn in this battle. I am fully aware of what triggers my transformation now. I'm not just your average fucking infinity, Mick. You made a huge mistake by going after my fucking friends. And now I'm going to kick the living shit out of you.
That was quite surprising. Let's end things here. You can go your way and I'll leave you be.
Of course, once I've had my fun kicking you around like a football for a bit, you won't stand a chance, even if you possess Gene 43 and Gene 44. Care to take a flight out of this car park?
Somebody save me from this demon. Help me!
Have a blast at the beach building my sand kingdom. Mick, you can run, but you can't hide. I've got unfinished business with you.
I always believed in you, my girl. Your powers were always there, just waiting to be awakened by the right emotions and your desire to protect me.
Consider this a caution. I will shatter your bones individually next time and find amusement in your cries of agony.
I'm not scared, but wait till you see what's coming down the road. It seems someone reported our little altercation.
Once we inform them of your actions, you'll have a cozy cell waiting for you with your name on it.
Little Louise, the game has just begun. I still have a few more surprises in store for you, and now I believe it's time for you to meet my knife. Louise, dodge the knife.
I excel in various combat styles, including the art of knife throwing.
I never meant for my knife to harm you. It was for a different purpose. Thank goodness you're here, officers. She's armed with a knife and attempted to stab me. She's trying to kill me.
Nice move, you cunning little fucker.
Drop the knife immediately or we will be forced to use physical intervention.
That knife isn't mine. He threw it towards me, but I managed to catch it. Please verify your records. This is Mick Black. My friend James already reported him for attempted kidnapping.
Place your hands behind your back immediately.
Please stop handcuffing me. I am innocent. You should be after him. These handcuffs are hurting me.
Thank you, officers. I really appreciate your help. I believe she targeted me because I am gay.
This
Are you
incident
fucking
is
serious?
classified as a hate crime. We take these offenses very seriously.
Why is there suddenly talk of a hate crime? He's just pretending to be gay. It seems like you're all taking his side and attacking us. Look at how quickly you all defended him when he claimed to be gay.
This kind of behavior from the Devon and Dorset police is ridiculous. If you mention that you're gay, they send a whole squad of cops. James, stay quiet until we reach the police station. Could someone please grab my coat from the parking lot?
Our adventure has come to a close, guys. Thank you once more to both of you. Please send my love to everyone else.
I forgot to tell you that you won't be alone. I don't have much going on down here anymore. Do you mind if I come with you?
Adam, I'm in need of some company. Thank you for considering it. Perhaps destiny has orchestrated this evening for us. It seems like, Jason, you'll be heading home alone.
It appears so, but I believe our paths will cross again in the future. We made a fantastic team tonight. The three of us here are incredibly unique individuals, yet our love and loyalty towards one another were evident tonight.
I insured to book my own ticket in advance, and now it's time to start boarding for Poland. Rest assured, we will stay connected with all of you. I have a hunch that things might take a negative turn.
What are you trying to say, Adam? Are you still experiencing the visions?
He is now fully conscious of his arrival in the dark of night. All praise Mr. Black. Kneel before Mr. Black.
I will need to be vigilant for his presence. Take care, my friends. I will miss both of you until we meet again.
Remember, this is not a farewell, but rather a promise to meet again in the future. Currently, circumstances have shifted.
Hello, Mom. I require your assistance as something has happened. I have been arrested and will need an adult present during the interview.
Mick, my dear angel, I visited your place and it appears to be in a mess. Can you please explain why you were taken into custody?
Do you recall Laura Speed, the blonde woman I went on a date with? She was wearing a black leather jacket. However, now is not the appropriate time to discuss this.
I believe I comprehend that I will take responsibility for the custody. By the way, your aunt possesses your toolbox, by the way. Unfortunately, she couldn't locate your training manual.
I believe I have an idea of where it might be. Remember, it was the same training manual that Laura brought to my apartment.
We'll be departing soon, but please keep in mind that you need Mr. Peabody there. Don't mention anything else. I anticipate that the police will come to your apartment shortly.
Thank you, Mom. I'll be seeing you shortly.
That's it. It's all done. I'll definitely miss them, and I hope everything goes smoothly for Adam and Annie. I still haven't been able to reach James or Louise, and now Laura isn't answering her phone either. What in the world is happening? Oh, wonderful! Now I have an unidentified caller calling my cell phone. I apologize, but I usually don't answer calls from unknown numbers. May I know who is calling?
Apologies for contacting you from an unfamiliar number. I'm Norman Gray, a police officer at Devon and Dorset Police. Are you Jason?
I'm currently driving on the A38 back home, so sorry if I sound distracted.
That's all right. Are you planning to return to Torquay? Laura Speed, your friend, is currently with me, and we are facing a situation.
Jason, there's a serious situation happening. It's a complicated story, but I require an adult to be present so this officer can talk to me. He says I need someone without mental health issues present. I would ask James and Louise, but they've been taken into custody. Please come quickly.
Stay calm. I will be with you shortly. I am approximately 20 miles away and have just passed Telegraph Hill. Are you currently at Torquay Police Station?
Jason, once you arrive, please make your way to the rear of the police station. Park your vehicle there, and I will provide you with a detailed explanation of the current situation.
I can't believe you're arresting me. I'm innocent. Louise and James tried to stab me. I suspect DC Gray is involved in this. I need to see my mom and get my lawyer immediately. I demand Mr. Peabody's presence now.
Many years have passed, yet I still reminisce about the day everything began. I was clueless back then, not realizing the gravity of my actions. Among all the bad decisions I've made, this one stands out as the worst. It was the moment James and Laura began to grow apart, setting off a chain of events. I can't help but feel accountable when I reflect on it. Little did I know, what came next was even more surprising. James, one day I hope you forgive me.